So your business may not be exactly where you expected it to be at this time. Maybe you imagined by now you'd be at a certain level, in a certain space in your business. It's just not where you felt or you thought you should be, or it doesn't look exactly like your plan, what you imagined for yourself. And just like your business, everything is a process. So imagine they're like two different entities. You and your business both have a process in life, not just the end goal. It's about what you do, who you become in order to build that foundation for where you're going to. So just like your business, there's a foundation that needs to be built that you may not even be aware of in order to get to where you want to go. And where you want to go and what you imagine may actually be even bigger than what you imagine. Not only for your business, also with you, because you are the key piece to your business. You're the secret to your business. Your outside world, your business is your outside world. It's a reflection of your inner world. So I also want to bring in, talk about two Hermetic principles. One is cause and effect. Nothing happens by accident. You are right here where you are right now for a reason. There's no accident. Your business is where it's at right now for a reason. There is no accident. This is where you need to be right now. The other one is the principle of correspondence. As above, so below, as within, as without. So when you start to combine the two, right, you look at nothing happens by accident. I'm here for a reason. And you look at within and without, you start to do the inner work that needs to be done in order to create the outer experience. And there's a reason why you're here right now. Something could be on the other side of the fence bigger than you can possibly even imagine. The thing is, we get stuck in the shoulds. This should be like this by now. This should be like that by now. Why aren't I getting there? And there's all this pressure that gets built. And a lot of the time, what I notice is that it actually goes unnoticed. So there's this belief that, oh no, I'm fine. I'm, moving along, blah, 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 blah. But really there's something deeper inside, right? That's hidden, right? When we get in the mind and in the rational and the logic, we tend to bury what's going on underneath in the subconscious because it doesn't make sense. And what's in the subconscious that's actually running the show usually does not make sense. It's usually not rational. It's not logical. And you can't rationalize your way out of it. You got to really go deep in. The only way out is through. So what we want to tap on is, so what happened? Okay, so backing up a little bit. What happens is you create a story in your mind, and in your subconscious, there's something going on that says, you have to be here, you have to do this, you have to blah, 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 and you're not. Or maybe you half are, half not, maybe it's taking too long. Whatever your story is, that's all just the story, the external, right? Ask yourself, if you do not get this outcome, if you do not reach this goal that you're trying to get to, what does it mean about you? Go into your body and feel this feeling. Because I know many times people will go into the rational mind and like, oh no, everything's fine. It doesn't mean anything. But it's all like surface lies because we're really good at lying to ourselves and manipulating ourselves and going deep within. What's coming up down deep inside? The thing that you don't want to see. Now, if you take away judgment and you don't judge yourself, and you understand that this is just conditioning, not only from this lifetime, but generations, right? Your ego might allow you to see it a little better, what's going on underneath the surface. So could it be, so take a moment and think about that. Not that, feel it. Coming into the body, feel it. What if you didn't get that thing? What if you didn't reach that goal? What if it took you 10 years? Timing is always a fun one. Like, even as I said 10 years right now, I just felt this like, ugh, feeling inside. What would it mean about you? And remember, it's usually something simple along the lines of, but you will have your own, not good enough, not smart enough, I'm a failure, I'm not meant to succeed. Something really, 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 really simple. And it doesn't have to make any sense. It's not part of the rational. And I say the brain, but really that's just mechanical. It's the higher mind. Because I also want to keep that, let you know that too, or keep that in your mind that this thing right here, this physical part, the brain, it's just a recording of a bunch of stuff. And the best thing you can do for yourself is really connect with your higher mind and just see that as a movie that you're watching. It's great for some things, but not everything. There was what was it that was said? It makes a great servant, but a horrible master. So you want to make sure this isn't the master, but that higher mind is what you follow. Okay, so take that thing, and now we're going to start tapping. So since I don't know your words, I don't know that thing, I'm going to say the words leading to, and you can fill it in. Okay? So tapping with the side on the side of your hand, even though I'm not where I thought I should be right now. And I feel if I don't get there, it will mean if I don't get there, that means I am, and I'm going to love and support myself through this. And even though I'm worried, what if it means that I'm going to love and support myself through this anyway? And even though a part of me feels I might not be, what if this doesn't turn out? What if this takes 10 years? I'm not where I thought I should be. I'm not where I wanted to be. And I'm worried that I am, and I'm going to love and support myself through this anyways. I'm taking a deep breath in and out. Eyebrows. I'm feeling. Side of the eyes. What if I fail? What if this never happens? Under the eyes. Why isn't it happening? Why haven't I reached? What if it means I'm scared what if people realize what if they were right that I am What if it means I'm feeling take a deep breath in and out. What if I'm doing something wrong? I can't figure out what I'm doing wrong. What if I'm doing something wrong? What if I am? What if? Tapping on this feeling in my body, in my subconscious. Take a nice deep breath in and out. Side of the ribs. What if? I want you to tap on the top of the hand in between the two bones here. This is a great point if you're feeling a little anxious. If you're feeling a lot anxious, it's great to tap on this and walk at the same time. Taking a deep breath. I have this fear within me. What if I don't get there? What if it means it's kind of scary? Take another deep breath in. It'll mean but what if it's true that I am just going through a process? What if it's true that life is working for me? If life is working for me, that would make where I am right now a gift. But it's scary to think of never getting there. What if it means what if it means I'm in the exact right place right now? Can I trust the process? What if I surrender and trust the process? What if I surrender and allow? Can I surrender and allow? Can I let go of control and trust the process? Trust myself? What if it's true that this is happening for me? That this is a gift? And the only thing I need to do is dance in the process. Allow the process. Honor the process. Work through whatever comes up for me. And come back to myself. As this is my soul's journey. This isn't about my outside world. It's about my inner world. What if I'm here exactly where I'm supposed to be? Exactly where I need to be right now. And no, it's not always fun. But what if I allow it? What if I surrender and allow it? Why don't I trust? What if I trust that I am safe right here, right now? Exactly where I am. What if I trust this right here, right now? Exactly where I am. And I allow room for miracles to happen, for the universe to possibly show me something bigger than my human brain can even imagine. Something even more amazing. What if I could just enjoy the process? Follow my intuition. Follow my inner guidance system. Trust my intuition. Trust that this is happening for me to prepare me for something incredible. Take a deep breath in. This is happening for me to prepare me for something incredible. And all I need to do is be here right now and trust the process. I'm meant to be here right now. Trusting my inner guidance system. It doesn't matter what anyone's path is. This one's mine. I'm on my own unique path. No different than a snowflake. Top of your head. I am on the right path. All I need to do is trust the right here, the right now. This is exactly where I need to be. Allowing myself to do my inner work, to grow through the process, to prepare me for what's coming. Something bigger than my human brain can even possibly imagine. And I trust and surrender. And I allow the process to unfold. And so it is. Stop, take a nice deep breath in and out. And you can go back, repeat the recording. If you want to dive deeper into specifically what's going on with you, get in, do some inner child work. My information's all over the place. You know exactly where to find me. See you next week.